welcome back to part number 18 of my Football Manager Glory Hunter walkthrough. In the last episode, we'd had an alright start, tricky window. Fortunately, no jobs came up, so we're stuck with United, which was frustrating for us, but so we can soon turn this around, but nobody's catching up to see. How are Brighton and Southampton up there in the top four? Crazy, I suppose we are 6 years in the future from real time of the game. Actually, probably about 7 years. Game's getting old now. Because we've missed a year, just getting a bit confused then. Right, let's see what happens here. Yes, beat Brentford. Look at that, 2 late goals as well, so we'll take that all day long. So it puts us back into the top four, so happy days. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to have a look at the schedule a second. So, look at the schedule. So we got Marseille, Wolves, Burnley, Leeds, and Villa. And then, so we've got some close games, so I'm going to try and play a lot of December. And then probably look to calendar from the start of January, because so we've got no budget to do any windows, to do any signings, sorry. And then we'll probably simulate to March, have a look at how we're doing. So, yeah, so it's an early end to the season this season, so that means it'll be a World Cup or a Euros. So, we're going to simulate to the next game, and we shall be back. And we are back, so let's see how we can do it. See if we can get a good run of form going. Hopefully for when we go on holiday. And we are first in the Europa League, so should be, unless something goes horribly wrong, we should be comfortably through. The round of 16, no playoffs and extra games to play. I think the more trophies the win, the better looks for getting a new job. See what we can do here. Marseille away is always a tricky away game. Hopefully get a win and keep up first in the league. Simulate. Yep, 2-1, but Haaland is injured, so that's not necessarily a good sign. How long is he injured for? Nice. Excuse me. It's definitely not what you want to see. Right, we got Wolves away now. Now, I can't see us fighting for the league because we're City flying, but if we can keep up this form, definitely battle for second. And if we could go for the FA Cup, that would be awesome. Taking off the FA Cup would be nice. Also going to be keeping one eye on the job centre. Just hope that, like that Bayern Munich, we got a Bayern Munich job come up, so hopefully we can have a Bayern Munich kind of job come up again. Right. Oh, then we're in the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. Like I said, the more trophies we can win, the better it looks on the CV. Right, here we go. Play for the win. Wolves away. Oh, dear. Wow. That is not a good result. I want to look at this Southampton team. Got an alright team, we just can't believe for flying. That is a shocking result. But look how close the table is from 13th. Gollies. I think we just need to focus on the cups because, wow. I was not expecting to lose 3-0 there. Who's absent? Well, he's getting fined and we're going to crack down on him. We don't take no prisoners. There you go. Alright, quarter-final cup. Quarter-final on the Carabao Cup. And then we got Leeds. Like, expect to win the next couple of games considering how low down they both are. So let's see what happens. If we lose these next 2 games, then I'm going to have to start being seriously worried. Really get Garnacho up front. There we go. See how I can do. I'm going to go for a big win here as well. Can't see why we can't go for a big win. Brilliant. So Jay Toombs misses a penalty and then we lose in a penalty shootout. Just brilliant. We had 26 shots to their 4 and they've somehow gone through. Just lost to bottom of the league. This United team is shocking. Some jobs, please come up. Job security. We don't want people stable. We want to be looking people that aren't stable. Haha, here we go. Oh, there are some jobs available. Not anything we want now. There's nothing that's useful to us here. And they're all stable. Let's have a look at this Tottenham team. I feel like this Tottenham team, we might have a bit of a better chance. Do you know what? Just because United have been shocking. This might be a bold move, so let's apply for the job. They're rich as well. How do we apply for the job? I don't know if they're in the Champions League or anything. They're in some form of league. Ah, they're in the Europa League. Yeah, how do we... They've got no manager. But it's not letting us apply for it. That's nice. Unless it's a different kind of job. Ah, it's assistant manager. That's nice. Right, let's go on to the next game. So they don't beat Leeds. I wonder whether leaving United will give us a better chance at a game. If we lost in the FA Cup, it might be something we'd consider, that's for sure. They're in big debt on the game. We're not getting budget. We only get budget by selling players, so. But we only get 60% of the money we make from selling players, so at least got to win there. But if you're only getting 60%, and it's hard to work. You ain't got a lot to work with, and that's a frustrating thing, really. What you're gonna work with? Sorry about that. Recording got off. So, but we are back, ready for the next one. But yeah, so it's a frustrating one being stuck with United at the minute. So I think we're just gonna try and see in January, see if a job opens up. The Tottenham one would have been a really good chance for the FA Cup. Look, just shocking. I've made the signings, I've changed tactics multiple times. There's just nothing I can seem to get working with this. You see, I've done it with Lens. I've had a good run with Lens. Done it with Bayern Munich. Even good run with Arsenal. But United, it just seems to be absolutely shocking. And all the sorts of money problems. And I can't believe we almost won the Champions League with them last season. Right. Now, realistically, we should be beating West Ham. We're considering they're in the relegation zone. But knowing this United team, we are going to fail massively. Then we got Arsenal. Right, come on, can we actually win this game? No, we've lost again. Maybe leaving United might actually be the best thing for us, to be fair to you. starting to think we should actually just leave the team. I don't know how we just leave the team. It's not something I've done before on here. But I feel like if we left the team, we've actually got a good chance. So see how these next 2 games go. 2 big games that are at home, so you'd like to think we have a good chance. Against our old team. They don't seem to have got better since we left. Even jumping ship back to Bayern Munich just for the Champions League might be a better shout. Right, play for the win. See what we can do. If you lose here. No, we've actually managed to win. The inconsistency of this team is crazy. Wonder if we can announce to the world that we're looking for a new team. I know you can on mobile. And we got West Brom in the FA Cup. Playing these next 2 games. Then we'll probably end up just holidaying most of the end of the season. Come on. Right, here we go. Big game here. See what happens, Mr. Inconsistent United. Sorry about that. Right. Don't know why the recording keeps cutting off like that. Right, Liverpool at home. Let's see what happens. We got a draw. That's not too bad, I suppose. Table's crazy and City's just running away with it. Getting that City job would be amazing. Right. Let's start the FA Cup campaign. Watch us lose here. If we lose here, then we're definitely leaving United. Right, we should expect at home to West Brom should be an easy win. We're going to play for a big win. Come on. What's taking so long? I shouldn't have gotten to United in the first place. It was a mistake. I just thought it was a good opportunity, but what a stupid mistake. Right, here we go. See what happens. There we go. Looks like we got one of our strongest teams out. Let's hope if that didn't lag. Right, play for the win. See what happens. Come on. Alright, so we got a 5-1 win. Let's have a quick look at the job market, see if anything's come up. Why is nothing coming up? I've never seen anything like this. Current. So those teams didn't actually have a manager. I don't know what's going on with that. Is there any big team here that looks like the job? No, nothing. Other than maybe the Arsenal job. What's the team like since we've left? Still got a pretty interesting team. But it doesn't look like we can do anything. So what we're going to do is we are going to holiday up to April. and see how we're doing, and we will be back. So we had a bit of a mistake and accidentally backed out the game and lost the save, so we start back from the start of the episode. So we actually got given a second chance in the Carabao Cup, and let's see how we did. So I only noticed because I saw the games come up. So we lost to Forest. We beat Newcastle 3-1, beat these 5-1. We beat Chelsea 3-2, beat Forest 2-0, lost to Leicester 2-0, beat Dundee 3-2. Did we beat Yeah, we beat Tottenham 3-1, lost to Man City 4-0, beat Fenerbahce. Did we beat Watford or? Beat Watford, beat Bournemouth last minute winner, beat Brentford, beat Marseille. Am I missing the Chelsea game here? Was that an actual? No, that's Premier League division. Ah, so it's a bit later on. Beat Marseille, lost to Wolves, beat Burnley, beat Leeds, drew to Villa, 3-3 to West Ham, beat Arsenal, lost to Liverpool, beat West Brom. I think guessing so we lost 1-0 to Chelsea, lost to Southampton, lost 3-0 to Chelsea, so we failed a second chance. Typical. Beat Brighton 4-2. Beat Young Boys 4-1, so what game is this? That's Premier League division, so where's that FA Cup game? So obviously we beat West Brom. Where's the FA Cup game? I think we played the FA Cup game. Oh no, we didn't. We drew 1-1 to Arsenal. We beat these 8-1. Jeez. Then we lost, so we're out the FA Cup, typical fashion. Beat Burnley 3-0, lost to Forest, lost to Everton. Beat Newcastle, lost to Chelsea again. Lost to Leicester, lost to Tottenham, drew 0-0 to these. Beat Sevilla 4-0. Surprise draw against City. Lost to Watford, draw to Juventus. So what I am going to do is, because it's been such a terrible season, and let's have a look at the Premier League. I was surprised we haven't been sacked. This has been shocking. So we're going to simulate and see whether we make it to the Europa League final, and we will show that off. But what an appalling season. The only thing that's come up is the camera room job, so that's no good to us, so we will be back. So, unsurprisingly, as you can see, it looks like, yeah, we were sacked. So I can't really properly see where we are, but I'm assuming we had a rubbish end and definitely didn't win the Europa League. So now we need to go off and find a new job. So in the job market, there is nothing apart from Cameroon. So I'm not sure too much what we're meant to do there. So I think that's going to be a good place to end the episode. And then off camera, before I start the next one, I'm going to have to keep going until a good job comes up and offers. So, but yeah, that is going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, then drop a like. If you're new to the channel, then subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Later.